Next is 25 CUP 0028.
Hello, Jude Mattingly, Office of Planning Staff, 444 South Fifth Street. This is another conditional use permit to allow for a non-owner occupied short-term rental in residential zoning. Thanks, please. This subject site is zoned R5 within a neighborhood form district. The structure contains 3 bedrooms, which allow for a maximum of 8 guests. There's off-street parking available in the driveway, and there's no short-term rental approved via CUP within 600 feet. Aerial of the subject site, the surrounding zoning context, with that big R1 piece of land being Bowman Field right across the street. Subject property front. Next slide, please. Some adjacent area context. This would be if you were traveling west toward Pee Wee Reese Road down Taylorsville or along Taylorsville. And then this would be if you were going east along Taylorsville toward Interstate 264. This proposal is adequately justified for approval. Existing use is residential. It is located within a predominantly residential area. Meets all the standards of review for the conditional use permit, and there appears to be adequate parking for the use. And your required actions will be to either approve or deny the CUP.
Anything for staff? Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Miss Imel?
It's Imel, but I'll answer to anything. So Megan Imel.
I wasn't even close.
That's okay.
All right.
I'm Megan Imel, 7215 Heatherly Square, 40242.
Thank you. Do you swear the testimony you're about to give today is the truth?
Yes.
Please proceed.
Okay. Okay. So this is a property that is right next door to my business. I own the State Farm agency that sits on the corner right there at 3110 Taylorsville Road. So we have purchased this property and we would like to make it a short-term rental. The first and primary use for this would be to provide temporary housing for customers who have a claim where they will be out of their home for an extended period of time. Most times, those rentals are more than a 30-day lease by the time that they go to a home outside of the like the emergency hotel rental. So we would like to be on the list with State Farm in order for customers who have claims to be right next door to a State Farm agency. But in between that, we would also like to offer this on Airbnb and VRBO. So the security and maintenance plan, I will maintain the property, but we also hire a lawn care and cleaning service for the property next door, which will provide regular lawn care and maintenance to the home. And we've also installed an ADT system with 3 cameras, one in the back, one on the driveway, one in the front with continuous monitoring so that we know what's going on. But also I will be right next door Monday through Friday during business hours. And then parking will not be an issue. There's actually a parking pad that you can see in the photo for 2 vehicles. You could also put a 3rd vehicle in the driveway. And we do not anticipate renting to anybody who would have more than 3 vehicles.
So outside business hours, how close are you if there were to be an emergency? Are you within 20, 25 miles of the?
Yeah, I'm right over by Ballard High School.
Okay.
So a quick little drive on the Watterson. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Any comments from neighbors as a result of your neighborhood meeting?
The only question that they had was, is this going to be an Oxford house? And it's obviously not. So that was really the only concern. At like a rehabilitation home. So that was the only concern at our neighborhood meeting, and we addressed that. It will not be.
Okay. All right. And you can park all the cars in the driveway is what I've.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Have you had an opportunity to review the staff report? You understand the registration requirements?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Members, any questions for Ms. Imel? Yes.
Thank you for your presentation and willingness to engage in discussion here. I just wondered if you would go over a little bit more slowly and a little more prescriptively. I was confused about using the home in some cases as emergency housing or interim housing.
Sure.
For families that need duration longer than 30 days versus some that need duration less than 30 days? And then can you explain that a little
Yeah.
bit? Because you went right by that.
Sure. If somebody has usually it's like a house fire or damage from a tree that's through the roof and their home is uninhabitable, State Farm will immediately place them in a hotel. But generally, if it's going to be longer than a 2-week period, then State Farm will put them in like an Airbnb type setting until they can get back into their home. If it was going to be something long-term where it's like a total loss of an actual homeowner, then it would be a long-term. But a lot of times a renter is going to have 30 days of coverage under their loss of use coverage. And a hotel is just it's not adequate for a family. So they'll do a 1-week hotel stay and then sometimes 3 to 4 weeks in in an Airbnb type setting. And we'd like to get on the list to offer our house for that.
It helps. Thank you.
And this was a home prior to becoming a
Yes,
business,
ma'am.
correct? Okay. All right. Anything else for Ms. Imel? Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. At this point, I'll close the public hearing. We are in deliberations on 25 CUP 0028. Any discussion?
Madam
Anyone?
Chair, if there's no discussion, I'd like to make a motion.
Please proceed.
Thank you. With regard to case number 25 CUP 0028, location 3108 Taylorsville Road, I move that we approve the conditional use permit to allow short-term rental of a dwelling unit that's not the primary residence of the owner. Base this on the staff report and testimony heard today. I want to bring attention to the conditions on page 8 of 8, and a maximum of 8 guests are allowed at any time.
Is there a second?
Second, Ford.
Thank you. It's been properly moved and seconded to approve the conditional use permit 25 CUP 0028. Roll call, please.
Beda,
Yes.
Ford,
Yes.
Bozos,
Yes.
Bond.
Yes. Ma'am, your CUP has been approved. Thank you.